Chaos tonight, especially after the game they came off of last week. There's a lot of stuff going on now. We have a band in the background. You can hear us. It's a temperature drop, probably about 15 degrees. Kickoff is going to probably be about 50 degrees. It's a little chilly, but I'm excited. The fans are excited. There's a lot of people here. It's a good thing.
Yeah, we got a good turnout here in Melrose. And Chaos and the Swarm, two really different teams here. Chaos like to pass the ball. They like to do the air attack. With the Swarm, they're more of a running team. Last year, John, they actually had more rushing attempts and more rushing yards than passing attempts and passing yards.
Well, Chicago Chaos is definitely the team you want to beat. In the last 3 years, as a season average, they averaged 453 points a season. In the 3 years, they've won the championship in the league 3 years in a row. So they're definitely on the top of the mountain.
They're hard to beat. They're definitely where everybody wants to get. We're going to send it over to Steve Suffern, our sideline reporter.
Welcome here to Babe Serpico Memorial Field. Just got a pound from Chucky the Cheese. How awesome is that? Chaos are coming off of a great road win. Are the back-to-back-to-back three-time defending Gridiron Football League champions, and this should be a great game. Ryan and the boys, back to you.
Hey, Steve, I like the purple shirt you got on down there. It looks pretty nice. So we're back to up here, and we're about to get started in a few minutes. They're going to have a... see what's going on.
We still have at least a minute before kickoff. As the band's still here playing, they're going to get ready to do the Star Spangled Banner. These teams are still lining up at the 35. The Swarm's actually still on the field. As the Chaos come running back off onto the field after they just did their team meeting. This is going to be a big game. Like you said, they're both undefeated. They won their first game. Swarm did it in better fashion than the Chaos did. But like I said, the Chaos has been the king for the last 3 years. They got a lot of work to do if they want to knock them off the top of the mountain. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah,
today.
now there were 4 games last week. The Swarm were the only team to pitch a shutout. They won 42-0. And just a heck of a game for quarterback Anthony Scott. Now, Anthony Scott last year, he didn't get a lot of opportunities throwing the ball. He finished with 1,080 yards, 9 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's more of a running quarterback. He actually ran for 338. But last week, he was the player of the week. He threw 5 touchdowns, only 14 attempts, and threw for about 165.
He's definitely dynamic, and there definitely has both sides of the game where he could either pass or run. So it's a double duo threat. And he's going to be able to do everything tonight if he wants to beat these Chaos.
Yeah, really tough quarterback to defend. You don't know if he's going to stay in the pocket or get out and start running. So we're down to getting ready for kickoff. Both teams in the Chaos on the huddle on the left. Now you got the captains in the middle of the field doing the coin toss. Now again, there's no kickoffs here in the GFL, the Gridiron Football League. So the starting team will start from their own 30 as the players on the field start shaking hands. Now the Chaos walking off to their sideline. As John, like you said, it is getting pretty chilly out here. We're up in a booth up here, but we got the windows open.
Yeah, it is definitely a little bit chilly. Like I said, it's down to 55 degrees. They're going to be doing the Star Spangled Banner.
There's the band there playing the Star Spangled Banner, play for every Chaos game. Got the music going, the crowd getting rowdy here, and it's a great time to start football. Feels kind of like Friday Night Lights. You know, I've been waiting a long time to get back into football with NFL offseason.
It's going to be great. It's a great atmosphere here. A lot of excited people ready to play. Like we said, this is the second game, so a lot of healthy people. It's not like there are anyone's injury, any big injuries that are going to force anyone from not playing this game like we might get later in the season. But
always an issue in football is how long can your team stay healthy. The Chaos, though, have had a lot of success. Like you said, 3 straight time. They've been to the promised land. This is their 5th season here in the GFL. And let's see if they can get one more this year. They're 1-0 to start this game against the 1-0 Swarm.
Yeah.
There's a really nice atmosphere here, John. It's the Chaos team getting ready on the field. Swarm on the other side. So it looks like the Chaos won the toss, so they're going to start with the ball. So this game will start with a kickoff. My apologies. Last year now they played 9-on-9 football. There were no kickoffs. This year they moved into 11-on-11 football, and now they will be kicking off from the 40. NFL kicks off on 35. So some rules are similar, some are different. Again, a different game here. It's semi-pro football.
It's all NFL rules. Everything will be normal. Last year they had kickoffs. They did no kickoffs last year, so that's something new with this.
They didn't do punts last year either.
No, it was a 30-yard reverse, but this year, like we said, they have a full roster, and here we go.
So getting set up for the Chaos. Number 14, Dominic Kozlowski. Righty kicks a low kick, bouncing. Picked up at the 5, through the middle, breaks some tackles, getting wrestled down at about the 30-yard line of the Swarm. So Swarm will start off there, first down. And kind of a low kick there, John, by Dominic there.
Yeah, it was a squib kick. This first down is brought to you by the Chaos family, now inclusive Chicago Force Women's Tackle Football Team, which is the 13th season and including 9 division titles, 3 conference championships, 1 national championship. The women's sports features a full gear 11-on-11 NFL style game. As the Swarm come out of the 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line. They're in the shotgun position, 2 receivers on the right, 1 up top, slot receiver, 1 running back in the backfield.
So quarterback for the Swarm is number 7. Josh back, hands it off up the middle on the shotgun run. Gains about 5 yards.
Hand off to number 22. About a yard. 2nd and 9.
So Swarm now 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. As they set up, they got 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 to the left. Shotgun, 1 halfback in the backfield. Anthony Scott out of the gun. Snaps the ball, drops back to pass, throws to the left on the screen pass. Caught.
He had nothing there. He was stopped. What number? I can't get his number yet. Number 15 on the stop for the Chaos. Marvin Roan Jr. on the big stop right there. It was a screen pass out. He maybe got a yard on the play, which brings up, I want to say,
third down
and long.
Third down. So 13:05 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and long here for the Swarm. 3rd and 11, I've been told. As the Swarm get ready to set up out of the shotgun again. Anthony Scott, 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Running back in the backfield along with Scott. The snap, the drop, rolls out to his right, throws to his right. Caught on the sideline, hit tripped up and pushed out of bounds at the 31.
Lewis Stallworth was the first one to meet him there.
So good defense there for the Chaos.
Yeah, they were definitely not trickery now this first possession for the Swarm as it causes 4th down, and here comes the punt team right now.
As we take a look at that replay, Trevor Scott rolls out. He really had nothing going there.
Well, the Chaos were all over it. Sled with Stallworth, and you got number 52 in the back helping out too. Nick Olson with a big stop. Like what says, brings up 4th down.
talked about how good the Chaos offense is, but their defense was almost just as good. Very dominant team here in the GFL for the Chaos.
Taking a while for the Swarms punt team to get into a formation where they want to get this ball away. Chaos looks like they're playing a conservative return.
Swarm looks like they're playing a conservative punt block unit there. As the punt is off, it's a low line drive, not very hard. It's a player picked up at the 45 over to the 48, 49. That's number 2 on the play, defensive back Michael Valente.
Well, these teams are switching out and putting their offense on the field. I want to say these refs that are head refs today is John Bosco with his assistants Tim Bendergast, John Ferlito, John Ferlito, Ken Kessler, and Jim Kettleson. So those are our referees today, like I said.
So the ball is marked near midfield at the 50.
The first penalty of the game has been declined.
First down for the Chaos.
It was a holding call that was declined.
Fans of Chicago Chaos is brought to you live by Trent Nofgars and
So
Iron
the
Claw
Chaos
Tactical.
break huddle. Come to the line of scrimmage. Got one receiver on the left, you got 3 on the right. One halfback in the backfield. Quarterback Anthony Ionati out of the gun. And it looks like we had a false start there, John, on the Chaos. So that play will come back. As
Yeah,
the
they were
ref signals.
just a little too anxious to get off the ball there. It's the first play of the game for their offensive snap, so getting those little jitterbugs out of it, but it brings up a 1st and 15.
So Anthony Ionetti will come back out and try to get something going here for the Chaos on 1st and 15 from their own 45. Either shotgun, same formation as last time. 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. As Ionetti directs his receivers, snaps the ball, looks to the right on a bubble screen. Picked up, brought down, picked up a few yards, maybe up to about the 51, 52-yard line.
Yeah, he was met by Todd Bland. Todd Bland really stepped up and stopped him after he wasn't fooled.
As we take a look at that replay, it was a designed screen, and the swarmed to the ball, needless to say.
I apologize, it wasn't Todd Bland, it was number 14. I thought it was 44, I apologize. The name was Demaya Booth.
So KS now come back down on about 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 maybe, due to the first penalty that cost them 5 yards. Now you got 2 wide receivers to the left.
They're in shotgun
One
with a
to the right.
4-receiver spread.
The toss, give him the backfield, he breaks through at the 50 now, down to the 45, outside to the 40, cuts back inside to the 30, down to the 20, inside of the 15. And that was Jarrell Johnson, running back for the Chaos, one of the best players on this team.
1st and 10 Chaos.
They look to him to carry the running load. Now, last year, like we said at the start of the broadcast, John, they didn't run the ball that much, but when they do, Johnson can take it all the way at any time.
Yeah, he's a threat on the field at any yardage, wherever they have the ball. You got to keep an eye on him. It reminds me of number 20, like Barry Sanders, but we can't go there yet with the comparison.
Gentlemen, with the clock, it's not a running clock this year. It's NFL rules. Stop the clock when they say when the refs are signaling.
So on the play now, it was a quarterback keeper by Ionati to the left. He gets down, maybe about they're going to spot it and see what the spot is. I think it was near the 5.
Yeah, he's 4 quarters, NFL rules, no running clock.
So we've just been told to be 4 quarters, no running clock. There was last year. As we take a look at the replay on the quarterback keeper design play there, John, as he got tripped up, a nice run there.
Yeah, Jarrell Johnson is definitely tearing it up over to the left side there. They had some solid blocking on the left. Hopefully they come out of here again. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The shotgun right now looks to his left. Goes into Johnson. Johnson breaks the tackle, gets down to about the 4-yard line. So Jarrell Johnson
Yeah, Anthony Ionati is definitely getting the ball out pretty quick on these wide receiver screens. He's letting these running backs gain the yardage right out of the backfield, but the Swarm is not letting these guys off easy after they just let up 2 big plays.
So we have a 2nd and goal now for the Swarm. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter as they break huddle. Ionati out of the shotgun again. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Running back in the backfield alongside him. Receiver goes in motion, fake the handoff, drops back. Ionati looking to his left. Pressure coming, can't get away. He throws it.
He tries to do a shuffle pass, but he's already back. I'm surprised they don't give him a sack. Number 40, Gerard Johnson, was all over him.
Let's take a look at the replay. He had some time at the start, then the Swarm came on that blitz.
The Swarm did not buy the play action at all when the receiver was in motion. They went right through it, and they didn't file for any trickery, which brings up 3rd down.
So still 3rd and goal, though, from a long way away.
He throws it.
He tries to do a shuffle pass, but he's already back. I'm surprised they don't give him a sack.
As Ionati
Gerard Johnson was all over him.
tried getting rid of that with a shuffle pass, just could not break away from that sack. So 7:01 to go.
At all when the receiver was in motion, they went right through it. They didn't file for any trickery, which leads up.
And he did get the ball away, so there was no sack on the play. As they so 3rd and goal. Ionati out of the shotgun, goes on a slant pattern right to him, could not make the grab. That was number 5, Lewis Stallworth. And he did get the ball away, so there was no sack on the play. As they James Former, number 6. Goes on a slant
Yeah,
pattern.
he definitely had
right.
to catch that ball. That ball hits his hands. That's a code of the receiver.
That was right to him, and James Former was a leading receiver last year. He had 15 touchdowns, led the team. As we take a look at that replay, it was a nice route run by James Former. It was right in his hands. You got to make that catch.
Yeah, he had a great, that was a good throw. He had time in the pocket to run his route, and he didn't make the catch, which brings up 3rd down. They're in a long huddle here. Swarm are ready to go. The last couple plays, the Chaos have been coming out in a 4-receiver spread formation, and they've been trying to use motion and play action. Let's see what they do here with being so close to the goal line. Maybe they might tighten things up.
As a third, and so here we go. Goal line play out of the shotgun again. 4 spreads, they run motion.
There's a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
And this timeout's going to be brought to you by other PSAs. Party Guard Chicago, founder and partner. We are all inclusive tour operating companies that promotes responsible entertainment for all your transportation and event planning. Needs go to partyguardchicago.com.
So, John, you saw in that drive, they had 2 running plays that went for big yardage. Pass plays, so they haven't been able to get too much down. They haven't looked downfield at all. I know you're at the 5-yard line now, but do you think they should go back to a running play even though being 3rd down?
Well, what was so good about those 2 running plays, it gave the offense to have some creativity to open up the play action. But like we had the first play action pass, which should have been a touchdown, the receiver dropped it. I believe it was Former that dropped it. And he shouldn't do that. That's what the whole running play is set up to do. And now they're coming out of a timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the run.
And again, this is SportsTownChicago.com. We're here at Babes Serpico Field in Melrose Park, Illinois, between the Chicago Chaos and the San Atomic Swarm. I am Cody Grant, along with John Stevens, producer Ryan Fahey. As we get back, coming out of the timeout, both teams getting ready, getting set. Very close to the goal line here, about the 3-yard line. As Ionati under center, hands it off to Johnson. He pushes forward, and let's see if he gets in. No signal yet.
Umpires haven't signaled
And
anything yet.
he's going to be short.
No, it's 4th down and a yard.
So 4th and a yard, and I say you go for it. You're 3-time champions here. It's a statement game for them. Last week, with the Swarm beating the team down 42-0, Chaos want to come out strong and shove it down their throats quickly. So we're going to have a 4th and goal from about the 1-yard line as the Swarm gets set up on defense. And Ionati under center.
Swarm are playing a goal line defense. They got about 10 guys in the box with the flanker up top with 1 defensive back.
And already hands off to the fullback, and he's in for a touchdown. So the Chaos go up 6-0.
That's a touchdown for the Chaos.
And that's number 21, I believe.
I didn't get the number
21,
myself.
Desmond Perry.
It was 21.
No, 25. 25, I'm sorry. CJ Young. As he was lined up, they were lined up in the I for him there. Young was in front of Perry. So now the extra point attempt. Kicker Dominic Kozlowski is up, and there's a whistle on the play.
There's a delay penalty right now. The umpire ran out on the field during the extra point. They're saying the extra point's going to be good. So the kickoff team's running on the field for the Chaos.
And Iannati under center.
Swarm are playing a goal line defense. They got about
So it is a touchdown.
It's an official touchdown. There's 4:39 in the first quarter. They get their first touchdown of the game. It's up 7-0. The background by the DJ behind us, you can probably hear the music through our broadcast. If you can't understand what we're saying, we apologize. But they confirmed it as a touchdown as the Swarm still haven't left the field yet.
Well, I think they're trying to ask for some explanation on there. So now the Chaos is sending people back on the field now, sending some players out. I don't know. I don't know if they gave them that extra point.
They gave them the extra point, then there's confusion. The umpires are now saying no, they have to re-kick the extra point. So what we saw about 3 minutes ago, the call was reversed. It was offsides on the defense. So now they're going to re-kick it. I don't know why they would re-kick it and take the point off the board. Once it's on the board, you leave it up there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a wise decision. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to just give them extra practice, but you don't want it to happen. I mean, extra points, now about 99%, they're going to go in, but you never know. So the snap, the hold, and the kick is up, and it is good. So 7-0, no harm done there. So 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Chaos with a 7-0 lead over the Swarm as the Chaos kicking unit gets onto the field.
All right, and that first touchdown has been brought to you by our broadcast sponsors and who make it making first payment are Gert Mouthguards and Iron Claw Tactical. Chicago Chaos brought to you live by Grit Mouthguards and Iron Claw Tactical. Your performance is worthy of more than a boil of bite. Grit Mouthguards is a custom mouthguard laboratory located in Melrose Park. Each of our mouthguards is carefully designed and handcrafted to our specifications. Visit at gritmouthguards.com.
So we're getting back ready to kick off for the Chaos with 4:20 to go here in the first. Again, this is SportsDownChicago.com, home of the Chicago Chaos. We will broadcast all Chicago Chaos home games. And we're here at Babe Serpico Field here in Melrose, Illinois. I am Cody Grant along with John Stevens. Ryan Fahey's our producer today. As Dominic Kozlowski getting set to kick off as he looks to the sideline. And he sets. Kick. There's another squib kick. Hits a Swarm player. Picked up at Zolvan around the 15, 16 yard. There's a flag, and I think it's going to be a late hit, John. That's going to go on the Chaos. That may be a 15-yarder. If you look at the replay, number 22, I believe, came in late. It's hard to see a guy in front of him.
It's a personal foul penalty.
So that's going to get the Swarm the ball. Hit to the helmet is the call. That'll go against the Chaos. So Swarm now will start in good field position.
He hit the guy when he was on the ground. That's what they're commenting on. As the Atomic Swarm come out of the huddle with their penalty given, it's going to be the ball starting on the 30. It's 1st and 10, 3 receivers at the top in a shotgun formation. Atomic come out in a four secondary back, 3 linebackers. As the Chaos come out, Swarm try to do a wide receiver screen. It was a bad throw at the ankles, and there's another flag on a play.
And we'll get the signal from the referee as they come together. And I think that's going to go to Swarm. That's going to go back.
Yeah, Anthony Scott definitely threw that ball really low. It was uncatchable for the receiver. You got to make that. When you're throwing a quick receiver, the best thing you can do is put it at his numbers or put it where he can start running, where he doesn't have to stop his momentum.
I'm really surprised today. We talked about how the Swarm is more of a running team. They come out passing a lot. Trevor Scott did have an excellent game last week, but even though he only threw 14 passes. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Swarm. Still waiting for ruling what it was.
So it's going to be 2nd and 25 from the 15-yard line. Pretty much takes away that 15-yard penalty they got in the kickoff for the personal foul.
So the Swarm now huddle as the Chaos are ready on defense. Swarm now break huddle. Anthony Scott comes to the line of scrimmage. He's out of the shotgun. One receiver to the right, three to the left. One running back behind him.
The Chaos are in a 3-linebacker formation.
The snap to Scott. He draws back, looks to the left, now rolls out to the right, now throws over the middle. Caught by number 1 and brought down at about the 22. Making the catch on the play was our tight end, DJ Devon Jackson.
Michael Valente was right on top of that to stop him from getting any more than 10 yards, I guess, or 5 yards was, I believe, what they got.
It was a good route and a good catch, but good tackling there by the Chaos. He got there quick. Jackson did beat his man to make the catch.
It brings up 3rd down in about 15 yards.
So the ball at the 25 of the Swarm as two to the left, two to the right. Scott out of the gun. Running back in the backfield. The snap. Hand off to the running back on the shotgun. That's number 22 of the Swarm. I'm sorry, 25, Artavius. Number 22, it is 22, Terrence Anderson.
Jake Truex was the one who made the stop there and didn't fall for that play action. Or draw, how it went. Brings up 4th down and long as the Atomic Swarm are debating if they want to punt or play. And it seems like they're going to punt here.
Bring the punt team out, so.
Marvin Roan Jr. for the Chaos goes back at the 50-yard line to retrieve this punt.
And coming into punt is J.J. Juan Perez. So again, we're at 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. The Chaos have a 7-0 lead over the Swarm. As both teams line up in formation.
The Chaos are playing more of a return punt formation than an all-out block.
And the Swarm do have one gunner on the right. And the punt is a short punt. It's going to bounce at the 50, at the 47, picked up
by Marvin Roan Jr.
He breaks the tackle.
Marvin Roan
Jr. at the
Jr.
50, at the 45, down to the 40. He has blockers on his right. One man to beat, and he's brought down by the punter at around the 17-yard line. So excellent return there.
The punt returned by number 15. Great return brought down by the punter himself.
It was about a 30-yard return from Marvin Roan Jr. as he broke it to the left and just had open field. He had 2 blockers in front of him. I don't know how he didn't break that for a touchdown. He ran right into the kicker. Yeah, the kicker made the play.
Got brought down by the kicker. You don't see that very often.
No.
Usually when you have one man to beat, it's usually the kicker, and most of the time, more times than not, they do get by them. But nonetheless, excellent position now for the Chaos, as they're already up 7-0. A minute 30 to go here in the first quarter.
Their ball's at the 18-yard line.
18-yard line this spot, so yeah, 1st and 10 now in the red zone. They're 1 for 1 in the red zone today. They have 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. The shotgun is Anthony Iannito with Jarrell Johnson at running back. The snap. Throws to the left on a quick pass. Intercepted.
By number 15, Darius McKay, as he brings it all the way back down the sideline to the 50-yard line. There is multiple flags on the play. Hold on here. This might be going both ways. We'll see.
And looks like he said it was a block in the back. So I believe the interception is going to stand. The flag came in on the return. So this will be Swarm ball.
Yeah, what a great play by Darius McKay. He didn't fall for anything, and he picked that ball off and just went right down the sideline. It looked like he had a great return, but it was a great thing that the running back caught up to them on that one.
So that's our first turnover of the game. As we take a look at it, Iannito, eyeing his receiver the whole time, and there's a great break on the ball. Good hustle, though, by Johnson to make the touchdown saving play.
All right, as the Swarm come out with the ball on the 35-yard line, Scott's in the backfield with 3 receivers, doubles up 2 receivers to the top with 1 receiver in the background. As he does a hard count, he gets the Chaos to drop. It's a free play, and it's a catch. Is it a catch? No, he was out of bounds, the referee says. The line official says he was out of bounds. It was a free play because the whole Chaos defensive line jumped. So they're going to get a penalty on the play. Offsides.
Tell you what, though, lucky break there for the Chaos. A good thing they kept playing football there.
Yeah, it was a good hard count by Scott. They needed to get something started, and that's something that could possibly go. As the Swarm come out of the huddle, they have 3 receivers at the top now with 1 running back in the backfield, split to Scott's right with a receiver down low. Tyrone McGee's one-on-one matchup.
Chaos in a 4-3 defense.
Scott steps back. He scrambles to the right of the pocket. He tucks it as he goes right in the middle, and he's met by 2 Chaos linebackers.
That was number 59 who hit him first from the Chaos. That is Jake Trucks, defensive lineman.
Truex.
Truex.
Gain of about 1.
So about a 1-yard gain on the play with all that running. So Chaos defense has been very good tackling the ball carrier.
Down. And 3 for the Swarm.
So we have a 2nd and 3.
Edward Nixon had his helmet off there for a minute, asking the referee where it went. A lot of contact, a lot of physical play on both sides of the ball here. The Swarm come out of the huddle with 3 receivers up top again. Same formation they've been running the whole time. Scott's in shotgun and a pistol pilot with a running back behind him. With McGee on the bottom of the screen. The Chaos don't jump this time as they hand it off to running back number 22, Terrence Anderson. Anderson.
He was brought down on the play by number 99, Adam Nelson of the Chaos.
And it's going to bring up 3rd in inches. Maybe about a foot. What do you think there?
Yeah, it looks like about pretty close to it as we have a timeout on the field.
It's end of the first quarter.
So we'll be 1 quarter down. The Chaos up 7-0 over the Swarm. And we saw 1 turnover in the first quarter. That was by quarterback of the Chaos, Anthony Iannito. Otherwise, the Chaos has dominated this game. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back on SportsTimeChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
So we are back here to start the second quarter. Swarm start with the ball as they finish the first quarter with it. Now out of the shotgun is for the Swarm quarterback Anthony Scott. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. The handoff up the middle to the left. Number 25 is Artavius Nixon.
That was a 2-yard run up the middle as the Chaos come out of the first quarter winning 7-0. The Swarm have gotten the ball in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter, and they're on a drive right now. They had to get something to get a first down, so now it's 1st down and 10 from their own 48. This is their first down they got in all game. This is a big-time play.
And it came on a running play. And we said in the first quarter, try to do a lot of passing with Anthony Scott, who, like we said, had an excellent game last week. But their main threat on offense is running back Artavius Nixon. Let's see if we get the ball a little bit more. So they come out 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Nixon in the backfield along with his quarterback Anthony Scott out of the gun.
Chaos are in a 4-3 defensive position with the 2 defensive ends standing up. See what
snap.
they do here.
A little bubble screen. Nice catch on the outside. Breaks it ends back to the left, about to over the 50 down to the 49. There was number 80 on the play. Jockey Moton.
He was met by a couple of linebackers from the Chaos, starting with Nick Olson and his crew. Nick Olson has been all over the field. He's had about 3 or 4 tackles, from my knowledge, already today.
Been one of the key players on defense for the Chaos, that is for sure. And it's now the Swarm on second down, second about 7. Come to the line. They have a 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. In the backfield is Artavius Nixon. Anthony Scott out of the gun. On the snap, drops back, looks to his left, scrambles to the right now. He has some room on the outside and runs out of bounds after about maybe, I don't know, he might have lost a yard on that one.
He got actually, they're giving him 1.5 yards, 2 yards on the play. He
Okay.
scrambled to the right. He had nothing to do with it, so he had nothing but to bring the ball down and get some positive yardage out of the thing.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now. Swarm on the Chaos side of the field for the first time today in this drive. We have a 3rd and 6. It is 13 minutes to go here in the second. Swarm still down by 7. Come out of the shotgun. Scott with 1 running back in the backfield. It's Trevius Nixon, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Defense in a 4-3 set. 2 deep safeties. The snap to Scott. Drops back, looks to his left, down to the right. Dishes off to Nixon. Nixon on a spin move and brought down at the 49. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to bring it to a 4th and 7.
Yeah, David Palma and the defensive backs on the Chaos were all over it. They were not letting them get any kind of room to expose after that catch, get any more yards after that catch, which brings up 4th down. And it seems like the Atomic Swarm are going to punt.
Yeah, I think it's too early in the game to go for it, especially on this. You're only down 7.
Marvin Roan Jr. for the Chaos is back there again to retrieve a kick.
And punting for the Swarm is number 2, Juan Perez.
As the Swarm have late entries getting onto the field for this protection. Once again, the Chaos doesn't look like they're coming in with an all-out block. We're here live at Babes for Pico Field. I'm John Stevens. Alongside of me is Cody, the big dog.
That's a new nickname I've heard. So a punt deep. Comes down, and the Chaos wise not to touch that one, as it is down at about about the 25, John?
Yes, it was down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Chaos from their own 26.
So the Chaos now will take over at their own 26-yard line.
While they switch over, we're going to do another. This drive is brought to you by Greater Chicago Flag Football League, Director of Operations and Partner. www.chicagoflagfootball.com. Based in Melrose Park, co-ed ages from 5 to 18, powered by the NFL Flag, NFL Play 60, USA Football, and the NFL PPK. As we're back here, the Chaos come out of the huddle. They're lining up at their own 26-yard line. They have 4 receivers wide.
So Ionetti, lone shotgun, motion, hands it off, out to the left. That's number 6. He's breaking downfield now. Now the 35, out of the 40, down to about the 44. That was James Former, the wide receiver, coming on that bubble handoff reverse.
Yeah, the swing. It was a great running play because it caught a lot of the Atomic Swarm off as they tried to make it to cut them off on the angle. The Chaos already had blockers out there to get him a couple yards. He broke 2 tackles before he picked up, I'd say, probably about 14, 15 yards.
And they did that play with a play action in the first quarter when they're down by the goal line. So the Swarm come back out now, 1st and 15. Here, 10:34 to go. They're 7-0. They're at their own 43-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Ionetti. Draws back to pass, looks to his left. Looking to go deep, no one there. Scrambles outside. Former with the catch at the 43. He fumbles, and it's right in front of us, picked up by the Swarm.
Todd Bland is the one who recovered this one.
So that's already 2 turnovers, John, for the Chaos.
Number 44, Todd Bland.
At the Chaos 37-yard line.
So that's going to be Swarm ball now. They're going to have a 1st and 10 in Chaos territory at the 48. Still 7-0, but John, 2 turnovers we've seen. One from Anthony Ionetti and one there from their star receiver, James Former.
Yeah, it was definitely a big turnover there.
Back to pass.
The Swarm get the great field position. They possibly might get some points out of this drive. They're only down by a touchdown in the second quarter.
He fumbled. So as you see the replay there, the second turnover for the Chaos, it's costly one because now the Swarm have excellent field position. As Scott out of the gun, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They'd run the spread formation a lot. Nixon in the backfield at running back. The snap, drops back, scrambles, steps up down to the middle, does a juke move, still in the backfield, spins around, finally goes down. Anthony Scott.
He breaks 3 tackles before Jamel Dudley finally stops him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 4 yards.
So some nifty moves, but it didn't get him anywhere.
No, it got him nowhere. All that energy wasted. We'll bring up 2nd down and 14. What a great play by the Chaos. They were not trickery. They haven't been tricked on any of the running plays. They've been group tackling on every play pretty much the Swarm have done. The Swarm haven't done anything really big except for the 2 big turnovers. That's it. Their offense hasn't done nothing. Let's see if they do something here as they get the ball in the 50, as they come out in shotgun. 3 receivers to the top of the screen.
So Scott drops back out of the gun. The snap. He looks over to the right at his coach.
Looks like the
Looks
coach
like they
sent in
changed
an
the play.
audible.
So he's got 1 receiver to his left, like you said, 3 in the top of the screen. Scott drops back to throw. Now he scrambles to his right. Tries to get rid of it. He's brought down for a sack by number 44.
James Bergens
Chaos in for another sack.
brings him back for another.
And this Chaos defense has been stout today. Their offense has not been.
Their defense has been all over. Their defense is the reason why they're still in this game right now. Their defense, I think their defense has pushed them back more than the Atomic Swarm's offense has gone forward. This Chaos defense it's not an I team. It's definitely group tackling, and all together there's at least 3 guys that get to the ball before the guy even gets to the line of scrimmage.
And if you get passed by all those guys, they have an excellent secondary. Their star defensive back had 12 interceptions last year. That was Michael Valeni. So the Swarm come back out now 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left.
The Chaos are showing blitz here. Let's see if they hold up to it. They're coming out of a 3-4.
Scott drops back to pass, looks to the left, throws it down deep, and that's going to fall out of bounds. Good coverage there. I believe that was
Going
on
for number 80.
number 80 for the Swarm, Jockey Moten. And as we take a look at the replay, it was a pretty nice throw, maybe a little bit overthrown. Moten made a nice recovery to try to get it, but just could not pull it down.
Desmond Perry and was all over him on that one. He wasn't getting by him on that.
So now we have a 4th and 22 as the Swarm can only go backwards right now. And they send in a different punter. Perez was out there. Now sending in the game is Tyrone McGee. As for the Chaos, number 21 is back to receive. Desmond Perry.
They have a new number for Desmond Perry. Desmond Perry's number 9. Tony Warren's a new guy. We're going to get his name in a minute. We're sorry. We apologize, guys.
So the punt
is a new guy on the team.
lands and bounces in down to about the 25-yard line. So the Swarm will down it.
Hey, Mike. Who's number 21?
So 6:39 to go here in the second quarter. The Chaos up 7-0. This is SportsTownChicago.com, home of all Chicago Chaos games. I am Cody Grant, along with John Stevens.
Cody the
and
big dog,
we had
Grant.
a penalty on the play. And that looks like it's going to go against the Chaos. And it was going to be a block in the back. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to move them back very far. And, John, they have not gotten much going on offense. They've been moving the ball, but then they seem to lose some focus, and they turned off over twice already.
Well, it seems like this whole second quarter has been all off of stupid penalties, and it's all been off of the defense just keeping them in this game. The Chaos got to do something productive like they got on that big run earlier this second half. Maybe they could do it second quarter. Maybe they could do it again here.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gone to Johnson more in the running game. So we set up now from the inside their own 10 out of the shotgun is Ayanati. Two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. He drops back, hands it off down to Johnson on the run. He fights forward at about the, did you see where he got down on there, John, about the 16?
Probably about a 4-yard. Yep.
A 4-yard run.
4-yard gain.
So it'll be a 2nd and 6. 6:29 to go here in the second. As the Chaos in the huddle now. Swarm ready on defense. Chaos break huddle now. They come to the line of scrimmage.
The Swarm have been playing all right, too. They've been getting there on the ball, making some defensive plays. They're not letting any trickery, any play action fool them.
So
making the run backs run.
Out of the gun, drops back, looks to the right. Fakes now, running with the ball. Up the middle, finds some hole, gets down to about the 25. That's Anthony Ayanati, the quarterback of this team. He has not been throwing the ball very well, but he's pretty fast. He's athletic. If he can find a seam, he's going to take it. He's going to pick up positive yards for this Chaos team.
Yeah, that was a great run. He hits nothing going down for him. It looked like a design run at first, but I'll tell you this, he keeps running like that, and Todd Bland keeps hitting him. He ain't going to be running that much longer. He needs to figure something out and go somewhere else, because this Swarm is definitely going to be picking up on that.
So now the Chaos out of the gun, 2 wide receivers left. The handoff now to Johnson. He comes to the outside, breaks a tackle, now 4, breaks another tackle at the 40, down to the 50. And he had one man to beat. He's at the 30 and brought down. I think that might have been a face mask. And there were the flags, 2 flags on the field.
Jonathan Harbin definitely used his hand to pull, grabbed his face mask to pull him down. If not, that would have been a definite touchdown.
And that was number 28 in the 26 on the play.
Lorenzo Brandon. Yeah, there's multiple flags. This is going to be a personal foul. This is a saving touchdown right here. What a great run, though. He came out of the side. He broke it out.
That was actually Nate Cameo, number 28. Right. And so very nice run, as you see on that play, breaking 2 tackles and he's using his speed. And he might have broken that one, and that defender had to use the face mask, and that's going to force another 15 yards.
Well, the defensive back, Chris Holloman, for the Atomic Swarm, he totally just missed him. He could have came up right here, and he could have definitely done something. He just ran right by him. It's like he didn't even want to touch him or tackle him.
Just did a side step.
Yeah, he didn't want to tackle him. That would have saved another 20 yards plus a penalty.
So now the Chaos come out. They have the ball inside the red zone, about the 15-yard line. The shotgun is Anthony Ayanati. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to the right. They have a tight end in there. The snap, the fake handoff, the fade to the back of the end zone. It is caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Chaos. And the catch was made by number 89 of the Chaos. That is wide receiver Matthew Brochman.
Touchdown for the Chaos.
And that was an excellent design play there, John.
Yeah, that was a great throw in the back of the corner. What a nice fade route he ran there. The defense had no chance of getting the ball. Ayanati put the ball exactly where it needed to be, where a defender couldn't get it, or the receiver would have dropped it, and he would have had another chance to go at it again.
So we take a look at the replay. It was a play action, and he caught the safety on the Swarm off just a little bit, and it was just enough to get that throw to Matthew Brochman. So now it's 13-0 Chaos as they attempt the extra point. Number 14 there, Dominic Kozłowski. With 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and the kick is up, and it is good. And there was looked like a late hit on the play. There was no flag came out, and Kozłowski's yelling at the referees. He wants a call.
This touchdown has been brought to you by Chicago Chaos Football homepage, non-profit minor league football team. Visit our updated site at chicagochaosfootball.com.
So we have a 14-0 game, and John, I think that's exactly what the Chaos want to do there, is run the ball, pick up some yards. There's a reason why they've won 3 championships in this league: dominant offense and dominant defense. And they showed the defense today, and we're starting to see the offense come through now.
They're very versatile. They definitely could do the ball through the air. They definitely have the power to run the ball. They have a lot of good things on offense, but I'm telling you, the reason why they win and the way we've been seeing it in this first half, this Chaos defense has not let anything up. I think the Swarm offense is actually negative yards.
I believe you're correct.
We'll check with our statistician at the end of the halftime.
So again, this is SportsTownChicago.com. We are here at Babe Serpico Field in Melrose Park, Illinois, between the Chicago Chaos and the Zane Zane Atomic Swarm, and the Chaos are up 14-0. I am Cody Grant along with John Stevens, producer Ryan Fahey, as we get ready for the kick. Under 4 minutes to go here in the second. As Kozlowski gets ready and runs up to put a boot on it, and it is a deep kick, nice kick. Little line drive, caught
by
at
McKay.
about the 10.
McKay is
Moves over
taking
to right, he's running side to side. You kind of want one north from south, and a big tackle right there down inside by number
9.
9.
That is Desmond Perry.
Desmond Perry.
He's been all over the field today.
Let's look at that replay. You got to run more north to south, don't you think, John, than east to west?
You're right. This Atomic Swarm drive is going to be brought to you by the Midwest Minor League Association. www.facebook.com. You can find them at Midwest Minor League Association. As the Swarm come to the field, they're down 14-0 with less than 4 minutes in the first half. Remember, these are regular halves. These are regular halves, and these quarters are 15 minutes apiece. If you guys paid attention with us last year, it was 9-on-9 with 45-minute continuous halves. But like this game here with the Swarm and the Chaos, we're doing NFL rules, and there's a confusion on the field amongst the referees. We have a little bit of a timeout here. Sorry for the delay.
As he comes up. Call for the clock. The clock should be set at 3:50. 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
And our very own John Stevens helping out with these scoreboards tonight, so another prop for John Stevens.
Trying to.
So now the Swarm come out as we get the clock fixed. From inside their own 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Scott. Drops back to pass, looks to his right now, throws to his right, and caught. And the Chaos defense, although they missed the tackle, though, and he breaks outside. He's going to pick up some yards on that, John.
Yeah, number 80 is their number 1 receiver target, but Chaos definitely looked like they had him for a loss. He broke about 3 or 4 tackles and tippy-toed down the sideline and got a positive yardage, probably about 5 yards on the play. Bring 5 yards to get him out of that end zone a little bit.
Jockey Moten, so we're going to have a second and 4 here with 3:21 to go here in the second. Again, Chaos up 14-0 on the Swarm. They got to get something going quick here as they come out in a set. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Scott out of the gun. Looks like the Chaos are in the 3 down linemen. Scott takes the handoff, getting pressure, scrambles to the right, and he is brought down. And there's a flag on the field.
Another sack for the Chaos.
As we're trying to sort this out, see what's going on. That was scored a sack for the Chaos. Lost of yardage on the quarterback. We'll see what the flag is. As someone is down on the field, I think that is Scott. Scott got banged up pretty hard on that play, and he is down. So I hope he's okay. He got hit pretty hard as we see the replay. And I think he twisted that ankle, the left ankle on the play.
I don't know if he twisted that, man. That might look a little bit more deep than that. That was a, oh man, sorry to be him right now.
So again, we hope he's okay on the play as he went down pretty hard. He's still down on the field as the players come down on knee. We're going to take a quick break for SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting in hands-on experience. And a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Welcome back here at Melrose, Illinois. We are here between the Chaos and the Swarm. coming back from the break. Anthony Scott on the play got hit pretty hard.
J.J. Perez is going to be the quarterback that comes on for Scott since he got injured.
So J.J. Perez, he was punting earlier. He will not be throwing as he comes in for quarterback, and it's going to be a 3rd and long here.
Thank you to our announcer standing next to me, gave us the little tip on that. Good job, Mike.
So the Swarm come on the field now. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got a running back in the backfield as number 22, Terrence Anderson. As Juan Perez now in the game, just joining us, coming for the injured Scott. Throws over the middle, a little behind him. The catch is made by number 1, Devin Jackson.
Nick Olson's there on the stop.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, no, so 4th down. First down. So he got enough yards for the first down. 4th and short. Did you mark it short? Okay. So we have a 4th and short now.
They called a timeout. On the field, they're going to switch up the clientele, and they're bringing out the punt team. This timeout is definitely brought to you by Work Up Fitness is an indoor facility offering a unique approach to obstacle course training. Our services will accommodate the growing demand for this popular sport. Visit us at workupfitness.com.
Heck of an ad, John. So, bring on the punt team.
As we're back at
for the
Babes
Swarm.
for Pico Field here.
And punting for the Swarm now. It was Perez at the start of the game. Now they're going to have Tyrone McGee. He also plays wide receiver for this team. And back to return for the Chaos is number 11, Jason Sumling. Punt is high and short, backing up. Chaos are going to let it go now. And this is going to take a favorable bounce for the Swarm as this bounces inside the 45 to about the 43 as they will down it there. So not too much action on that play as both special teams units come off the field. Offense of Chaos will come on, and the defense of the Swarm will come on. So 2:28 to go here in the second. Chaos have some time to put this game away, maybe, John.
Yeah, it's definitely the Swarm cannot let up any touchdowns here before they go into half. There'll be definitely a motivation for the Chaos offense, especially with this Chaos offense not doing anything. They haven't done anything spectacular except for that big run earlier.
And even we talk about the run, it was just a miss. It wasn't a missed tackle. He just didn't want to tackle him. It seemed like.
Exactly. So let's see if the Chaos can probably put some more points on the board.
So the Chaos come out in a 4-wide set, spread formation. Anthony Iannati drops back, pitch to the left to number 28 down the sideline on the left, jumps out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. And that's Nate Cameo. He had that long run earlier.
It's going to be 2nd and 2.
So about an 8-yard run on that. 2nd and 2 now for the Chaos. Again, it's 14-0. Chaos, 2:23 to go. If you're just joining us, it's SportsTownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant, along with John Stevens, Ryan Fahey, our producer.
That was a big run because he ran out of bounds to stop the clock, and they finally got the ball on their side of the field.
So now 2nd and 2 out of the gun is Anthony Iannati. The snap looks to the right on a little screen pass, and brought down immediately on the play is James Former.
Yeah, Chris Holloman wasn't getting stopped by that. He definitely came up on that and stopped the receiver in his tracks. Actually, I think it was a yard or two loss there.
Yeah, so it's going to be that was actually a 2-yard loss. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 now as a timeout on the field.
And that timeout is going to be brought to you by the Iron Claw Tactical. Iron Claw Tactical designs superior firearms and accessories for the American hunter, sportsman, and gun enthusiasts. If you are any of those or all, make sure Iron Claw Tactical is on your list of liked Facebook pages or visit us at ironclawtactical.com.
So as we come back out of the timeout, both teams still on respective sidelines. The referees talking in the middle of the field. And again, we are SportsTownChicago.com. We are here in Melrose, Illinois.
Melrose Park, Illinois.
Melrose Park, Illinois. Thank you, John.
They will definitely get upset if you don't put the park
Melrose Park, Illinois at Babes for Pico Field. Chicago Chaos, 1-0 Chaos, I might add, against the
1-0 Atomic Swarm.
So Chaos up 14-0 in this game. And John, what has impressed you most with the Chaos?
You've probably heard me say it many times. This defense is incredible. Definitely keeping them in the game, and they've shut down a 42-point Atomic Swarm from week 1, and they haven't done anything in the first half. Just shows the kind of improvement and how tough this defense is. And like you said earlier in the broadcast, reason why they have 3 championships in this league. But as we come out of the timeout right now, Ionetti comes out of the backfield in a pilot position with 2 receivers to the top of the screen. The Atomic Swarmer running all over the field with a 4-3 nickelback formation. It's a fumbled snap. Ionetti picks it up. It was a botched snap.
I don't want to say if that was designed, but I think it did pick up the first down. So it worked out to their advantage, at least close to the first down. They were 4 yards short. He picked up about 3 or 4. So it'll be a 4th and 1.
I'm surprised the Atomic Swarm don't use a timeout here with 4th and 1. They might get a ball back.
Yeah, but you really want the ball with their offense right now.
No, yeah, exactly. They better stop him here because this is a.
I mean, they've. I think their defense may have more yards than their offense at this moment, so they have some adjustments to make at halftime.
They're just letting the clock go down, and they're going to punt it. That's exactly what the Chaos is going to do.
So now Swarm going to come off the field as they're going to let So the one.
They call a timeout on the field. The Chaos get a timeout. This timeout is definitely brought to you by. Consider all the good you do in your life and all those touch, support, and inspire. New York Life Insurance Company is here to help you continue that good. So give Terry Zachta, your local New York Life agent, a call. She can help you plan your family's financial future so you can protect what matters most to you. You can reach Terry at 630-254-6979 or look for her at newyorklife.com. And we're back at the field. The timeout still. We're here at Babes-Serpico Field with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first half. The Chaos have called a timeout as they're sitting on the 49-yard line of the Swarm. They're 4th and 1. As the score is 14-0.
So the Chaos are going to come on the field and they're going to go for it here on the 4th and 1. So leading them out to the field is Anthony Ionetti. Ionetti. So Ionetti out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 running back in the backfield as he looks to the sideline. Now set to set. Off the snap, the running back up the middle. That's number 27 as he fights forward. Easily gets the first down and more. Down to about the 43-yard line.
That was a big play right there to move the chains, even though there's about a minute left in the first half. This offense has to pick it up a little bit if they plan on getting some points, because right now this looks like a 55-yard field goal, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
And the clock's still running now, and I don't know if they're aware of that right now as they set up the line of scrimmage. 4 wide receiver spread. Ionetti fakes the handoff, looking deep, finally throws over the middle. It's short and tipped away. Intended receiver on that play was number 22, Josh Hampton.
Yeah, that was a well-poured throw. It was a good play-action pass. The defense bid on it a little bit, but then the throw was so poorly thrown that it kind of benefited the Swarm.
So 26 seconds to go here in the second. And the Chaos still have time to do something here. You know, take a couple shots. It's second down. Take a couple shots at the end zone and try to finish this game off early.
Yeah, go deep like they did and got that touchdown in the fade route. They do some big passing plays. They got wide receiver depth and threats.
So Ionetti out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers on the spread formation. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Drops back pass, looks to his left. Throws it over the middle. Caught, turning upfield, and it hit hard down at about the 25-yard line. That was number 89 on the play of the Chaos, Matthew Brockman.
Yeah, Jonathan Harbin hopped him as he crossed the field. He almost dislodged the ball, but he held onto it as he went down, and now they get a first down as they move the chains.
And there would be the Chaos call a timeout.
There's a timeout on the field with 18 seconds left, and this timeout is brought to you by Gritmouth Mouth Guards. Gritmouth Guards is a custom mouth guard laboratory located in Melrose Park. Each of our mouth guards is carefully designed and handcrafted to your specifications. Visit us, gritmouthguards.com. And we're back here in the second quarter.
So there's 18 seconds to go. 14-0 here. Chaos in the lead. Again, this is SportsTownChicago.com. If you're just joining us, I am Cody Grant along with John Stevens, Ryan Fahey, our producer.
Hi, Ryan.
As Ryan waves to us.
His microphone's broke.
No, it's not.
So as we have time here as a timeout, this Chaos defense has been very impressive this first half. This Swarm offense being so dominant from the game one they had last week. They haven't done much of anything.
Yeah, going from 42 points to now, obviously we didn't watch them last week. Just looking on the paper, though, 42, and now watching them, I can't believe this team put up 42 as what they've shown against the Chaos.
Yes.
So Chaos come out now out of the shotguns. Anthony Ianetti, 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to the right. So directs traffic in the backfield along with him is Terrell Johnson on the left side. Ianetti rolls to the left, throws to the left now, and it's caught on the sidelines. He's inbounds. Making the catch was number 22 on the play, Josh Hampton. And we've seen him make a couple of catches in this game.
Yeah, he did an out route there. He did 10 yards and he broke left to get his foot right in the great throw, keep it inbounds, catches the ball, and then he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Leaves him with 14 seconds left, and they're at about the 13-yard line.
Making the catch as the Chaos now in the huddle, the Swarm ready on defense.
On this possession, the Swarm seems like they don't have an answer for Ianetti. Ianetti seems like he's distributing the ball, finding the open receiver, and when they have to, they pound the ball, but I highly doubt they're going to run when there's 15 seconds left, or 14 seconds left in the first half.
So Ianetti comes out of the gun again. We've seen him in the gun pretty much all game. Only a couple times he was under center. 4 wide receivers set. Drops back, looks to the left. Throws it off to the running back, and that's number 2. There's a flag on the play as he scores a touchdown. The flag was in the backfield. I think that play is going to count as scoring on the play.
That's a touchdown for the Chaos. There's a flag. Early indications against the Chaos.
Yeah, the flag looks like it's going to be against the Chaos. It looks like there's a holding play. We'll see what the referee says.
So that play should be coming back now.
Our head ref, John Bosco, is going to tell us right now what happened.
Throws it off to the running back, and that's number 2. There's a flag on the play as he scores a touchdown. It was a nice play call, and I don't think they needed a hold on that play. I think Ianetti would have gotten that ball off either way. So nonetheless, they move him back.
Holding on number 88. They're going to take
88 of the Chaos. They call for the penalty. Thomas Loving, tight end on the play. Off to the. I think he was just lined up as a tackle, though, on that one, as they had the 4 wide receivers already and the 1 running back. So now the Chaos in the huddle. They're backed up now to about the 23-yard line. There's only 6 seconds in this game, so you got to think there's a shot at the end zone.
Hail Mary time.
So Ianetti out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. As he sets the snap, drops back, steps up, throws to the end zone, and it has gone up and almost intercepted on the play. And there's going to, and that may, see what the time says on here. And that's going to do it for the first half.
There's 1 second left.
Oh, so
0.7 seconds, 0.7 tenths of a second left.
So 1 second left. So
what great clock management over here. I don't think the Swarm like us too much. Especially with us clock management over here, saving a second left to put 3 points on the board. We're just doing the best we can here.
So kicking for the Chaos is Dominic Kozlowski.
Ianetti is going to be the holder. And there's a flag on the play.
That's going to be looks like a false start. That's going to move the Chaos back 5 yards.
That flag brings us to another personalized penalty flags and challenges. Great fundraising tool and the official flag of the GFL. Visit us at tookerflags.com. Tooker Flags.
So as we come back, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, a false start in the Chaos. They're going to send them back 5 yards. So now it's going to be back at about the 30-yard line. So about a 47-yard field goal.
These referees have been busy this first half. I think this has been the 9th penalty in the game.
A lot of flags they have thrown, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of laundry on the field.
So the Swarm do send a man back.
Yeah, Chris Holman's back there.
Recreate a Devin Hester as the kick is up, and it's long enough. No, it is not long enough, short enough, just a little bit short underneath the goalpost. So after 1 half, John, Chaos up 14-0 over the Swarm.
Yeah, and that first half has been brought to you by the Grit PSA. Your performance is worth More than a boil and a bite.
Drops
Grit
back
Mouth Guards
to
is a
the left.
custom mouth guard laboratory located in
back
Melrose
to the
Park.
left.
Each of our mouth
Throws it
guards is
off
carefully
to the
designed
running
and
back,
handcrafted to
there's
your
a flag on the play
specifications.
as he scores a
Visit us at
touchdown. The flag was in the backfield. I
gritmouthguards.com.
think that play is
Sorry,
gonna
Cody, I
count
didn't mean to cut you off
as-
there. Just getting that plug in.
Oh, no problem. Like I said, this is pretty new. I'm pretty new to this. Trying to get used to it, see what we're all doing. There's a lot of things to show. So we're going to send it over to Steve Suffern, our sideline reporter. I guess Steve is not ready for us, so we're keep it here for a little bit longer. As again, this is SportsTownChicago.com. We're at Bates Pico Field in Melrose Park, Illinois.
Flag on the play as he scores a touchdown. Atomic Swarmers walking off the field, losing 14-0 as the Chaos have been nothing but dominant, especially on the defensive side of the ball here. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty reaching our sideline reporter, but as we keep it going, we're going to let you know when he's ready, and we'll send him over to him now.
At halftime, we've got a 14-0 lead. I can tell you from going across the other side of the field that running back for the Swarm, Anthony Scott, is out with a dislocated wrist. They believe it's a dislocated wrist. He's not returning to this game. As far as everything else, you saw Anthony Ionati through the air and the Chaos on the ground with a score. They'll tell you more about that as we send it back up to the guys. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Steve. Good work out there. As we're going to take a quick break for SportsTownChicago.com. We'll be back.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting in hands-on experience. And a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin. It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Kevin Wood, Production Director, Next Media, Joliet.
My favorite part about going to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting was, first of all, I got to do everything here. For anybody looking to get into the program, I would say be ready to learn, be ready to get in here and really take your skills to another level on your own. The instructors can show you how to do it.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Have you ever wanted a career in sports broadcasting? Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Their program offers hands-on training in radio, television, and web design. You can host sports shows, do play-by-play and color commentary of live games. You'll learn on-air and behind-the-scenes skills just like I did. ICB Lombard's program offers internships, job placement, and financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, go to beonair.com or text MATT to 33239. That's MATT to 33239.
SportsTownChicago.com is your place for NIHL high school club hockey. Every goal, all of the checks, and every jarring hit. SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
Attention, family, friends, players, coaches, and fans. Are you a high school or college athlete that had your game covered by SportsTownChicago.com? You can relive the glory by going to our podcast section of our website to listen to all the past games over the last 2 years. Just go to the website at SportsTownChicago.com and check out the podcast section, and it'll take you right to your sport. Now that's SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com, the only place where you can talk Pokemon with the Pokemaster. Bringing you all the pressing topics, brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com.
Check it out. Somebody make some noise in this joint, man.
Hey Chicago, it's Rufio here. People always ask me how I got my start in radio, and I tell them I'm an Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate. With the on-air and behind-the-scenes training I received, I was able to be placed in an internship at KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. So go to beonair.com/career for more information. Don't wait. Enroll now at beonair.com/career.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey Chicago, what's going on? It's Rufio, and I have a question for you. Do you think you have what it takes to work in TV or radio? If you do, then check this out. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where you get hands-on experience and behind-the-scenes training from the industry's top professionals. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting gave me the tools for a career in radio, and they could do the same for you. For more information, go to beonair.com/career. Classes are just 3 days a week, so enroll now at beonair.com/career.
Lions and Tigers and
The Bears.
on SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, Chicago? It's Rufio. Are you looking to get hands-on training for a career in radio or TV? Just do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Whether you're looking to be on air or behind the scenes, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is for you. As a graduate of ICB, I was placed in an internship with KISS FM, and now I'm on the air. You can do the same. For more info, go to beonair.com/career. That's beonair.com/career.
If you stream it, they will come on SportsTownChicago.com.
What's up, everybody? It's Rufio. If you're looking for a career in radio or TV or entertainment, then do what I did and go to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. They offer on-air and behind-the-scenes training with day and night classes. Check out their website at beonair.com/career or text career to 33239 for more info. Take it from me and text career right now to 33239.
You want to do a live sports show with up to 3 of your friends? Yeah. Would you like to be invited to live sporting events? Well, yeah. Well, you can now with SportsTownChicago.com. Sportstown Chicago is the home of the ICB Sports Network. Learn blogging, podcasting, and promos right here at SportsTownChicago.com. For more information, go to beonair.com or dial 630-916-1700. SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
If you rack 'em up, we'll cover the breaks. On SportsTownChicago.com.
If you want to take SportsTownChicago.com with you, now you can. You can listen to your favorites from SportsTownChicago.com on your phone with the TuneIn the radio app. Just download the TuneIn radio app, search Sportstown Chicago, and enjoy the content you expect from Sportstown Chicago on the run. Now, wherever you go, you can be a part of SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com brings you the inside information and winning strategies from the top coaches in the state of Illinois for high school sports in their web video series, The Coach's Corner. Hear about how the coaches and players of the elite teams in the state practice in the offseason, stories that inspire them to achieve, pregame rituals, superstitions, and much more. Find out how the best of the best are the best with the Sportstown Chicago Coach's Corner. Only on SportsTownChicago.com. In a league of our own.
Let's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Never crying and always delivering on SportsTownChicago.com.
Hey friends, this is Tom Waddle. You may know me as good old number 87 or as the better half of the Waddle and Sylvie show. People often ask me, hey Tom, how could you be so slow and make it in football? Well, I ignore that question and then they ask, Tom, how can I be on radio and TV like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, you can do just that. ICB is enrolling students for day and evening classes right now. You can learn how to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, or shoot and edit video. Plus, you'll have a chance to get internships where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. And with job placement assistance, you can start your new career in less than a year. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. See what the Illinois Center for Broadcasting has to offer. Visit ICB today. beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Are you a pro wrestling fan? MMA fan? If so, you need to check out the free downloadable podcast at SportsTownChicago.com. These podcasts feature current and former pro wrestlers, up-and-coming MMA fighters, and top MMA contributors from around the country. To listen and download these great podcasts for free, go to SportsTownChicago.com.
Tony, say mama.
Mama.
Say dada.
Dada.
Say hi.
Hi.
Tony, say SportsTownChicago.com.
No.
Why are we so blessed?
I think it's pretty obvious.
SportsTownChicago.com.
It is very much the school where you get out of it what you put into it.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard gets results.
My name is Misty Callahan, and I am a traffic reporter for Total Traffic and Weather Network.
From being on air to the all-important behind the scenes.
You're constantly doing projects, and it's like not just in class stuff, too. I mean, there are projects you have to do outside of class time as well as interning.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting Lombard campus is where you go if you're serious about a career in broadcasting.